What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday. Today we're going to look at a very interesting deck. A deck, I don't even know how to say the name of the attacking Pokemon, and I know a lot of people in the comments are like, Squeaky, you just say it like this, duh. But today we're looking at Togedemaru. I am not going to know how to say this, so we're going to refer to them as the yellow guy or that guy or that Pokemon. We're probably not going to say his name ever again because that's a really, why is the name so hard to say? It's probably really easy. Togedemaru? It sounds Japanese. I don't know. But this is going to be our main attacker today. First off, his first attack is Defense Curl, flip a point of heads, prevent all damage done to Pokemon by attacks during the opponent's next turn. But the real attack we're going to use is Discharge. Discharge says discard all lightning energy attached from this Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Alright, so this is going to be a very hard thing to do because this guy needs like 6 lightnings to do 180, and the fighting fury can do 190. With 5, you can do 150 plus fighting fury is 160. I put the fighting fury in the deck so he has 40 more HP. You can easily cut this for a Faded Town. I noticed later on I don't have any Faded Towns in this list, which will probably help you out. It'd help you out overall because like Perilous City is really bad. So yeah, you can easily cut the Fury Belts for Faded Towns. I just was like, oh, I need Fury Belts to make our little guy a little bit more HP, but I think it's fine if you cut the Fury Belts for Faded Towns. It's just my fault, just not realizing it when I was building the deck. And yeah, that's going to be our main attacker. Now the way we're going to power this up, of course, is through Magnezone. Magnezone has the ability Magnetic Circuit, which lets you attach as many lightning energies from your hand to one of your Pokemon. This is going to be fantastic, just trying to power this guy ASAP. Alright, so we play a 3-1-3 Magnezone, which might be a little bit too much. I think you're fine playing a 2-1-2 and instead playing 2 more lightning energies, so that way you can cycle them pretty easily and have enough in your deck to keep attacking with this guy for sure. So 2-1-2 is probably fine with 2 more lightning energies and the 3 belt for Faded Town. This is what happens when you play games and stuff. You realize like, oh, this would be so much better if XYZ. And I do think that will help out the deck a lot if you do play the 2-1-2 with 2 more lightnings, 3 Fairy Belt for the 3 Faded Town. But that's what happens when you're trying new decks out. And we're playing a 2-2 Octillery instead of the Shaman, just because you want to use like Abyssal Hand, draw some more energies at every single turn, because you need a lot of energies on this guy. Remember, you need 6 to knock out EXs. You need, 6 is 180, and that is crazy, but it is done. It can be done. Now we played 3 Retrieval to put 2 Lightnings from a discard pile back at your hand. This is going to help us hit that 6 energy requirement to knock out EXs. 3 Love Ball and 3 Ultra Ball. Now it might seem kind of strange to playing a 3-3 split, but the Love Ball can get you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Pokemon, and the Ultra Ball can get you anybody, but the main thing it can get you is the Magnezone. Now I think this is a fine split. You have enough search cards for sure, so I think it's fine, like I said. So 3 Rare Candy, just try to get that Magnezone off ASAP. Yeah, you just Rare Candy Magnezone. The deck doesn't play Skylar Teammates. I think it does make it too slow because you need a lot going on. You need to hit the Rare Candy Magnezone Sycamore, find some energies, and keep attacking with your little guy. 1 Super Rod, which is mainly to circle the guys back into your deck because your opponent has to knock out 6 of these to actually win a game. So that's something for sure. Like always, 4 Trainers Mail, 4 via Seeker, just maximum consistency. Now, with the Retrieval, we play 1 Fisherman as well to return 4 basic energy cards from our discard pile back into our hand. And with this plus 2 lightning energies, you can start taking a knock on EXs, and that's the whole point of the deck. You want to Fisherman for your 4 lightnings, draw in 2 lightning energies through Octillery, and take a knockout over and over again. We play 1 Lysandre, which can help you knock out Shamans, because Shamans has 120 HP. You only need 2 lightnings to knock, or has 110 HP, sorry. With 2 lightnings, you can knock it out, so that's pretty great. A 3 in, 4 Sycamore, 3 belts. Like I said, you can cut these for Faded Town. There's no Stadium card in here. When I was building the deck at first, like I said, I wanted this guy to have 40 more HP, so he has 110, to make it a little bit more tanky, but it overall didn't help any. I'd rather play the three Faded Town instead to help you against Mega decks and do actually have a way to bump up Parallel Cities, which could be really bad for you. But even Parallel Cities not too bad because all you need is this guy in the active, an Octillery, a Magnezone, and another guy, and you're fine. So like Parallel City doesn't even hurt you too bad, and regardless either way. Neither does Sound Lab, neither does Faded Town. Like no Stadium card really hurts you. So that's why at first I didn't have any Stadium cards. I'm like, oh, we don't need them. And then I was like, oh, Mega decks are really, really hard to take down. So we kind of need the Faded Town for sure, like we did in yesterday's video. And 10 Lightning. Like I said, I would definitely cut probably a 2-1-2 Magnezone and put 2 Lightnings in it. I know that means you prize a Magnemite or something. I think it'll still be fine. You can actually cut a Magnezone if you want to for another Lightning. I definitely think you need more Lightnings in here, and I'm not sure exactly how to put them in the deck. But the deck's so weird. It's definitely not a super competitive deck. It's more like fun, just a discharge for a ton of damage. This guy is so it's just a lot of fun. Your opponent will see it coming out of nowhere. You just attach 6 Lightnings to it, and you just start discharging for knockouts, which is fantastic. Now the videos today are okay, they're not the best. I did record them kind of quick. I was just busy with work and stuff. But I think it's a cool idea to visit. Make sure you watch the video. You can see how strong the deck is and how it can set up. And once it sets up, it's a beast to watch out for. Now, Garbodor is probably an auto loss because there's no tool remover cards in this game, unfortunately. You could probably, like, load 3 energies on this guy if you can get away with it to knock out a Garbodor, but that's 3 turns that's mainly attached and it's not going to work. Greninja is a really bad matchup for you as well. That's something you just can't beat. Mega Guardi's probably a bad matchup even with the Veda Towns because they can discard the Pokemon. Turbo Dark, they're just so fast, they probably just knock you out. Like, it's not a competitive deck at all, but it's very fun to play at League or just goof around with friends and just play it online just for fun. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see this deck in action. Once again, I apologize. I don't know this guy's name. Togedemaru, I don't know how to say it. Guys, let me know in the comments how you say his name, and I'll definitely try to pronounce it right later on in the video. Maybe we'll see him again. Right now, he is. This is the video we're gonna have for him. But guys, thanks for watching, and let's see this deck in action. All right, so putting against Holy Taco, playing a bunch of different colors for sure. That's all dark, fire, some other stuff. Okay, so we won the coin flip. Yes, I would love to go first. And on to our turn. Let's see what is going to happen. All right, so we start Magnemite. Remoraid. We get a Level Ball for our little yellow friend. So we start Magnemite. He can have free retreat if we get another Magnemite down, so that's great. And put down Remoraid, and let's see what is going to happen. We'll press done. And what are we playing against? Oh, it's a Rainbow Road deck. Fantastic. So a Level Ball for this little guy here. Little Toge. Man, guys, I'm going to struggle with that name all throughout the video. Put that guy down. Fury Belt. Lightning, and we'll play a Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, there's another Magnemite, Rare Candy. Okay, so put down another Magnemite. I'm just gonna pass right now, okay? So on to our opponent's turn. I mean, if we get a Rare Candy Magnemite, we could potentially knock out the Xerneas next turn. So Ultra Ball, go and discard a Fairy Energy and a Energy Switch. Okie dokie. And let's see, well, this whole video is going to be just pronouncing his name wrong. I don't know how to say that name, but if my opponent's going to grab a Joltik, okay. Fear to that guy. Shaman, going to set it for 5 new cards. Now, Shaman is great for us. We can knock that out pretty easily with Discharge. Fury Belt, oh, that guy now has 160 HP, which is 5 energies, plus a Fury Belt, okay. Trainers Mail to hit a Max Elixir, okay. They need 2 of these to actually attack. There's 1. Okay, will they find another one? There's another Max Elixir. That one's going to whiff. And a pass onto our turn. Alright, so we get in. Well, we're going to Trainers Mail. Come on, Ultra Ball. And we got an Ultra Ball. That's fantastic. So grab an Ultra Ball. We will Ultra Ball. Discard it in. And then Magnemite. Let's see. He didn't play a supporter card last turn. I'm still going to discard in and Magnemite. Grab a Magneton. Okay. We will retreat first into the little yellow guy. We'll Rare Candy into Magneton. And we'll start the party. We will Magnetic Circuit, put a Lightning Energy on this guy. We need 2 more energies if we take a knockout. So Lightning, we will via Seeker for a Sycamore, just discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alright, can we find some more lightnings? There's another little yellow guy, we'll put that down. Rare Candy, the Magnezone. Well, Float Stone, a Remoraid, Trainers Mail, looking for a Level Ball. Oh, we got an Ultra Ball, which I guess is okay. We can at least get an Octillery out now. So Ultra Ball, discard out Lightning and in. For an Octillery, we have 1 Retrieval and 5 Lightnings left. So hopefully we can find this within the 5 cards we get off the Octillery. So Octillery coming down, we'll use Abyssal Hand, draw on 5 new cards. Can we find some yellow energies? And we find a Fisherman, but we can Love Ball for another Remoraid and have 2 Octilleries down next turn. So Remoraid coming down, we'll put this guy down, and we'll just discharge. Just discard 2 lightnings for 70 damage. Alright, so onto my opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card. We could Fisherman to knock out this guy next turn and put energy in this guy as well. There's a Fairy on that guy. There's a Float Stone to the active. He's going to treat 3, 6, 9. He's not actually taking a knockout. He's only doing 110. Actually, whoa, I did the math wrong. Yeah, okay, I was off by 1. So Octillery coming down. Whoops. Alright, so there is another little yellow guy. I'll put that down. Put down a Remoraid. We will Fisherman for 4 lightnings. Okay. We will, not Abyssal Hand, sorry. We will Magnetic Circuit. So 3, 6, 9, 12. If we can find 2 more energies, we can take a knockout this turn. So lightning, 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 lightning. Okay, so that's all the lightning energies we have. We'll Abyssal Hand for 3. Hopefully we can find some more lightnings or Energy Retrieval. And we find 2. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So now we'll Magnetic Circuit, put another lightning energy in this guy. We'll put another lightning energy down. We can Abyssal Hand again. And see what do we get, but we'll take a knockout this turn. We'll Abyssal Hand for 2. Okay. There is a Sycamore and a Rare Candy, so we're going to retreat into this guy, and we will discharge for the knockout, doing 180 damage to that Xerneas. Alright, so there goes all of our lightning energies, unfortunately. We'll go down to 5. We get a Energy Retrieval, which is great. Okay. Here comes Xerneas onto our opponent's turn. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay. Now this guy has 50 HP left, so we have to discard 2 lightning to take a knockout, and a Victor's can come down, and we take a game against a Rainbow Road deck. I know my opponent really didn't do anything. They kind of just conceded, but still, we got set up. We took a knockout, and we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second, but that was still amazing. We had VS Ticket for Fisherman. We could have took a knockout. We could have Retrieval for 2 lightnings, a Lysandre with the Shaman. Could take a knockout that way as well. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. But hopefully our next game is successful as well. And we'll see what happens, guys. Hopefully our opponent does play a supporter card, but it's still to see this deck actually work out. We had 8 energies on that guy. I mean, we did 180 damage. Oh my goodness. We had 6 energies, sorry, to knock out that guy, which is amazing. But we'll see what happens in the next game. Hopefully it's just as successful. Alright, so putting against MNS Ripper, playing an all water deck, which most likely means a Greninja deck. It's going to be really hard because Greninja has that Shadow Stitching attack, which means we can't use our abilities, and we can't use Magnezone and Octillery, which we need to every single turn. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe he's not playing it. Alright, so we start Magnemite. We go Love Ball for our little friend, our little yellow guy. And let's see what's gonna happen. What will our opponent have? So put down 2 Pokemon. Show me double Froakie. Oh, Regice. Okay, now this is fine. Regice is okay. We just gotta hope he doesn't play. No, yeah, it's fine either way. Like if he plays Glaceon, whatever. So we're gonna Love Ball for our little friend. Come on down, buddy. So grab him. We're gonna put him down. Lightning the active and just pass. Because what we can do next turn is retreat, Rare Candy Magnezone. I guess we should have Fear Belt no matter what. Okay, a Burst Wound, that's great. And a pass onto our turn. Okay, so there's an in. I think I'm still going to retreat into this guy. Rare Candy to Magnezone. Fury Belt the active and just see what's going to happen. Fury Belt the active and Sycamore. We need to find a ton of energies, which maybe won't work. And yeah, that's not going to happen. So we're going to Love Ball for a Remoraid. We're going to put a Remoraid down, Lightning the active. And I'm actually just going to go for a Defense Curl. Okay, do we flip heads or not? And we flip tails, unfortunately. Okay, so onto our opponent's turn, we get the burst balloon off. But what we can do next turn is Ultra Ball, discard Ultra Ball Magnezone, because our water to be attached. Okay, and we'll see an Ice Beam for 30, and it's a head, so we're paralyzed. Okay, there's Energy Retrieval, so we'll Float Stone this guy. Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. Okay, we'll grab an Octillery. Put that down. Lightning Energy is active, and we will set up drawing 4 new cards. Okay, alright, so let's see what we find. There's another little guy. We'll put him down, and right now we're just going to pass. Okay, so on to our opponent's turn. They can take a knockout, but then we can retrieval, get our lightnings back. There's an Ultra Ball, and let's see. Okay, discards a Cinderlady and a Bryon. Okay, so we're not playing against like a super crazy deck, but that's fine. That's better for us. So Populo coming down. Okay. And we might see another Ice Beam. We could see Resistance Blizzard. Okay, so we will see Resistance Blizzard. Actually, not. Oh, he's going to go for Ice Beam instead. Okay. And a Tails. We're not paralyzed. Okay, so on to our turn, we get a Rare Candy. I am just going to, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. We need 2 Lightnings. So I'm going to via Seeker Fruit in. Give us a both new hand of 6. I don't want to play Sycamore, discard our stuff. So let's see, what do we find? And there's all Lightning Energy, so that's great. We can Magnetic Circuit, put a Lightning Energy on the active. Okay, so there's 1. There's 2. Okay, so we get all the Lightnings on this guy. We get Trainers Mail, look at top cards of our deck. We'll grab nothing, and we'll Bissell Hand for 2. Okay. So let's see, what 2 cards do we get? We get a Lightning and another guy. Put him down. Lightning Energy, and we will dish 3, 6, 9, 12 times, plus the 3, plus 10 is 130. So there we go. Taking a knockout, going down to 5 prize cards. All right, what do we find? We find a Lightning Energy. There we go. Now, I attached the energy to the bench instead of the active because he could potentially take a knockout this turn. He only needs to do 50 damage, which isn't too hard. So rather play it safe. There's a Dive Ball, and let's see what it's to get. There's a Psyduck. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're playing against, but it's still going to be cool to show this deck off. So Burst Balloon onto the active, unfortunately. Now we could hit a Lysandre, bring up the Psyduck, take a knockout. There's a Trainer's Mail, look at tough cards of his deck. Okay. There's a VS Seeker. He doesn't have, well, he has Cinderlady, but that doesn't really do too much. Okay, so Regice coming down, and a pass onto our turn. All right. So we get a VS Seeker, but no Lysandre, so we will Magnetic Circuit, put energy on the active, and I think I'm going to end right now. Or we get Bissell Hand for 1. And when Bissell Hand for 1, it doesn't really matter too much. There's a Sycamore, okay. I guess I'll just Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 70 cards. Okay. So we get another one of these guys down. We can Lightning Energy the bench, and we're going to go for a Defense Curl, because if we hit it, we get knocked out. There's Defense Curl, Tails, of course, okay. So onto our opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card, but we have 4 of these guys ready to go. There's a Trainers Mail. We should be okay. There's Sycamore, okie dokie. And we can see, was that a Fuller Sycamore? Was I seeing stuff? Was that a Fuller Sycamore? He's got a Fuller Cinderlady, and there's a, okay, no, just a regular Sycamore, discarding 2 waters, okay. So there's an Ultra Ball, going to discard 2 cards from his hand, but 2 Sun and Moon decks battling out right now, which is pretty funny. Let's see, what does the Ultra Ball get from my opponent? Let's see, could it be Populo's next stage? Populo discards a Professor Sycamore and a Burst Balloon, so I'm glad he didn't put a Burst Balloon on the active because we can automatically knock out. There's a Prime Arena. It has a 150 HP, which we can't knock out just yet, but opponent needs a Rare Candy. Oh, there it is. Rare Candy, Prime Arena coming down, and a pass onto our turn. All right, so we got a Fighting Fury Belt. We'll put down the bench. We'll Trainers Mail for retrieval. Okay. Let's see. So we need 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so we need 1 more lightning after this. So Energy Retrieval, put 2 lightnings in our hand. We will Level Ball for nothing. Let's see. Oh, there's no more lightnings in our deck. Wow. Okay, so we'll play that. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I'm... Yeah, so definitely attached to the active. Okay. Well, I'm attaching the active. Either way, we need 2 lightning energies, which is a retrieval. So put 2 lightnings on the active. We will Abyssal Hand for 2. Okay. So Fighting Spirit, another little guy, and we're gonna Lysandre bring up a Psyduck. And I'm gonna just discharge from the knockout. Yeah, I think it's fine. Whatever. We'll take a knockout, go down to 4. Okay, so 100 damage. We go down to 4, and let's see, what do we find? We find a lightning energy. There we go. So that's good. We have 6 lightnings in the discard pile. I don't know who our Fisherman is. That's something we really need a lot right now. We have no more lightnings left in our deck. We have a retrieval. So 3, 4, 5, 120. I still not a knockout. Yeah, we need to find our Fisherman next turn. But your opponent just have an energy. He can't take a knockout this turn. Like, Disarming Voice only does 30. We're both confused. That's whatever. We see Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Okay. There's an energy to the active. We'll see a Dive Ball. Okay. Maybe we should have just hurt the active and the next turn just knock it out. There's another Psyduck coming down. A Psyduck hitting the field. And you'll see a disarming Voice for 30. And we are confused. So on our turn, we find a Magnemite. So put a lightning on this guy, and it'll play it in, give us a both new hand of 6. Okay. So we get a Magnemite, Remoraid, Octillery. Alright, so this is not a good hand at all, because we need to find a Fisherman. So Abyssal Hand for 1. There's a VS Seeker, which is not what we really need. And we'll press done. Okay, so on to our opponent's turn. Alright, 3, 6, 9, 12. There's a Rough Seas coming down, okay. But Disarming Voice will knock us out, do 30, taking a knockout, going down to 5 prize cards. But if we can knock out this guy, we might be okay. There's a Dive Ball, okay. There's a Golduck. Alright, so Golduck will hit the field. It could do 120 max. So there's a Golduck coming down. This actually might be a hard matchup because we have to discard a bunch of lightnings to win the game. So we see it end. Both of us get a new hand. We get 4. He gets 6. But we have the Octillery. We see a Wardage going to active, and we could see a Disarming Voice for the knockout. Okay. So we gotta find some lightnings right here. So on our turn, do we find a Fisherman? There's a Remoraid. We'll put down the Remoraid. We will Abyssal Hand for 1. There's Retrieval. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we'll Retrieval for 2 lightnings to take a knockout this turn. But can we follow up the next turn? Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So yeah, and there's a victory screen coming down. I guess my opponent realized we could take a knockout. He couldn't do anything. But I don't know if our Fisherman was in the deck. If it was in the deck, next turn we could have double Abyssal Hand to draw a bunch of lightnings, taking a knockout on whoever. And then we would have had another VS Seeker, and we might have actually ran out of energies. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how that match would have ended because we had 2 VS Seekers left, a Fisherman, and we would have had 4 prize cards left. I mean, we could have played it smart and not have attached too many and just take a knockout whoever when it comes up, because Golduck only has 90 HP, which is only 3 lightnings, so we could have played the math a little bit different. But there we go, guys. There is this. I still don't know how to say this guy's name. Y'all gonna make fun of me because I don't know how to say it. I know game 1, my opponent kind of just drew past and didn't have anything. Game 2, we did work it out and we did take a victory. The deck's not really that good. It does struggle quite a bit, but I'm glad we did get 2 victories with the deck. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.